Welcome back to Hutan Pantai, everybody. On the previous episode, we did go ahead and harvest our rice. Now we could, I think, if I'm not mistaken, we could actually put a different crop into this, but we do want to keep the rice going. That won't plant until April, so we got to kind of wait on that. I think what I want to do is get some more farmland going, and the best spot is over here because I want to put, I totally forgot that we can actually have these smaller productions. I'm kind of eyeing up the preserved food factory because I kind of want to put this down, and then we can also, well, because we can package our rice with it, and then maybe later on we could put a greenhouse over here. But we'll also put down a selling kiosk, probably somewhere in front here. But we gotta buy the land, smooth it out. It's gonna we're gonna end up having to take a loan out. Pretty sure, because with the rest of it, I do want to plant. I think we're gonna do wheat or barley, but we do have to get going on buying more land and all that good stuff to expand. Can't just twiddle our thumbs and do contracts. But we should have enough to buy this right now. 136,000. Let's go ahead and purchase that, and it's ours. And now we're down to 5,000. So I think what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to level this a little bit. It is a little foggy this morning. Trying to see what's going on here. Let's see. Level. I think we'll find a good... I do like having a little bit of a dip though. So maybe like right in here. It's kind of tricky though if we have the kiosk, because I do want the kiosk right by the road. So maybe something like this. Yeah, we are burning through cash quickly like that. There is no free landscaping on the mod hub yet, unfortunately. At the time I'm filming this, maybe there is when this releases. Yeah, that's... We're gonna have to make the hump right there. Otherwise it won't blend in very well. Alright, I am going to get at this, and we'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, so we kind of got something going on here. I do kind of want to like maybe add to it later. Like I said, maybe put up a mushroom greenhouse. That looks like a little bit of a bump there. Like I said, it's just kind of a... Man, that is quite a bit of a hill there. Kind of want to make this a place for people to come in, and this is where we grow our garden and preserve factory and our sell points. We can definitely spice it up in the future. I just want enough to get started. We spent a lot of money on landscaping. Does it actually tell me how much I spent on construction costs? $88,000. Yeah, that stuff's not cheap. But we got some nice gravel. It's better than our driveway. And then we'll be able to, I'm excited with this production because we could, like I said, pack up the, we can do bag rice. That alone would be interesting. We could also do the, well, it says rice bag. That's a bug because it's not named right. It's actually going to be called a rice rolls is what it should be called, but there's a bug in the name there. All right, excellent. So then we got we got to figure out what we want to plant over here. We're going to have to buy a lot of stuff. Yeah, we need a cedar. I think what we're going to do, since the month is September, we can do wheat or barley. Maybe we should do wheat. I guess we could do canola too, but try to do something with a good return. Let's just do some wheat, I think. We got to buy a cedar. And I think one that can run on our, yeah, this is the best lower horsepowered one right here. We'll get some fertilizer for it as well. Do we need lime? That's the other thing that we got to look at. Yes, we want a fertilizer. And then I want to leave it kind of old school, like with the tire rims. 54. Okay. And then what does our field state look like? Doesn't say anything about lime, which is excellent. It'll save us some trouble. But we're gonna need, I guess we could wait to buy the harvester till we need it. So we ain't getting killed on our loan, but it won't take that long. We'll be planting the rice before we get to that. So we'll jump down and go grab our new cedar. And then we'll fill it up with, well, seed and fertilizer. We'll have to buy a water wagon too. We're going to need a place for water too. I think there's a good windmill in the construction menu as well. We'll put that up and then, yeah, get her filled up, get that producing so we can start selling some of that stuff at the our farmer's market, our kiosk. Maybe we should get this stuff bought right now so then we can pay back our loans so we don't have to have so much on hand. Let's get the unit filled up first. So we got seeds. You actually get a little bit more with the bags. Let's purchase one of those. And then we'll purchase a bag of fertilizer too. And then we'll see where we're at here. Took all of it. Perfect. And then he's sitting over here. Got a separate compartment for the fertilizer. Okay, so we need a good water trailer. I think I want to get the ABI one, the bigger one. So we ain't going back and forth too much. Ooh, the rims cost extra. We're not going to do that. And then, what was the other thing we need? The forklift, I forgot. Yeah, I was wanting to do that in the previous episode. I was editing it, and I was like, why didn't I buy that forklift equipment for the back of the tractor? Then we could leave the front loader at the sale point. So I think it's under miscellaneous. Yeah, here it is. 10,000. We might as well put this on the back of our tractor, and then since we're going to need that for moving pallets, we should get that water. Let's get that water taken care of. We'll come back for the cedar. Even though I'm eager to get going on our planting. Oh, we don't have a front 3-point on this tractor. I guess in all fairness, it didn't cost us a whole lot. But at least it's purchased, and then we know it's over here. Yeah, so our water tower, or wind turbine, or whatever you want to call it. Where's the best place for that to go? Under container. Well, there's actually this water tank here too. But this one's cheaper. And it actually kind of looks better in my opinion. But a water tank takes up less area too. I didn't realize how big that windmill was. Yeah, our mushrooms are going to have to probably go over here. Unless we could put another one. Well, it's going to get harder to pick up. We'll figure it out when we come across that. Otherwise, maybe this should just go right here. Let's go like that. Throw some grass under it. There. That might actually look pretty good. Again, we'll do some more decorating when time allows. It's gonna be nice having our own kiosk here to sell our produce. It does take a little extra long, I think, with these smaller stations and greenhouses, but what do we want to produce here? I have been playing with this a little bit on a personal playthrough, and you can't turn, well, you can turn them all on, but they're all going to go pretty slow. But if you focus on one product, it goes pretty fast. Let's do some of this Napa cabbage. And then we'll see how that goes, and we can get it sold. Just looking down at the detail here, the deformation. We are putting some marks in this gravel. Get a closer look at it. It's kind of hard to see with all the fog. Yeah, look at that. That's awesome. I've been on other gravel areas. I don't think it made that much of a dent. I don't know if it's because it's like freshly poured. Okay, so where do we want to park the water tank? Maybe just on the side of the greenhouse here for now. Alright, we are starting to get some products going. It's exciting. I think we'll head back down and grab our cedar. And we'll start getting our crop put in. Trying to wonder if we should make another road to our field or not, or we just go through the entrance. Ideally, you wouldn't do this if you had customers. Okay, so we think, what do we want to do? Go with wheat, I think? We'll probably not make a straw swath when we harvest it. Yeah, let's just go with wheat. And then, let's see if we can set up... I wonder if I should just run a worker on it. And see how good they do, just for... interesting. Because we changed the field, obviously. Man, this fog is... we have to fast forward a little bit, I think. It's kind of getting ridiculous. It's cool, but sometimes you just want to show off the what we're doing. Although it is in September, so we might not actually get a clear... We're in the valley. We'll see how it goes. Maybe it'll clear up. Alright, let's see what we got for a worker. So they want to do 3 headlands. And they want to start with the up and down. So that's why I think they have this switching. So you could do the headlands or up and down first, so you ain't running over your seed. So if you're seeding, obviously if you're harvesting, you want to do the outside first. But if you're seeding, you want to start on the inside so you're not running over all that, everything you planted. Yeah, so that looks good to me. These might get a little short over here, but as long as the worker does it. Let's give that a shot once. See how good they handle it. Got fertilizer, wheat. Yeah, we should be good. We may have to fill up. We'll see how it goes. And like I said, we can just see how good this AI worker works. And then when it's done, I think we'll just pay back our loan. Or what we can. We're obviously going to still be in debt, but that way we won't get high interest until we're ready to purchase our harvester. We'll have to go with the cheapest harvester, I think. Unless something comes on sale in the sales, we'll have to keep an eye on that. Alright, let the worker get on and enjoy the time lapse. Worker has completed their task. Not too bad. I think they did a pretty good job. They started one time at like 1 mile an hour at that one turnaround, but other than that, it worked out. That fog really lingered in that field the whole entire time. Let's see. I guess we could put it in that shed, I think. Maybe. If the door's wide enough. It might not be. Looks pretty wide. Does it go through the door? No. We gotta find a better spot for this then. So obviously it won't go in our other shed either. I was thinking also we should leave the tractor fork over at the sell point, and then we'll keep the front loader for our businesses and stuff over here. That might work better. Can obviously flip it if it doesn't. I can't remember if this sell point will take honey. We're going to need a cultivator as well. And maybe a weeder, depending on what was done to that field prior. So with that being said, I think we'll go ahead and rest. Loan interest, yeah, we got to pay off some of that loan if we're not going to spend it. We won't need the harvester until later. Looks like it's covered in weeds according to this soil composition chart. Now, can we get by with a weeder? Do we need a hoe? Needs rolling and weeds small. So we could actually get a regular weeder. Oh, this mulcher here would be interesting, but... $210 horsepower required for that. Yield improvement weeder. We want something with some good working with, but it's got, we also have to be able to pull it. It looks like this is the only one we're going to be able to use. 6 meters. Unfortunately. We'll have to just throw it on a worker, I think, because that is a very tedious job and it's hard to see even against the crop. I'll probably let that run off camera. And what else? I wanted to see if we could sell honey at our sale point here. Possibly. No, we don't have any produce yet. I was hoping. There actually ain't much here. Could maybe... Thought we could lift it up, but we can't. So I am eager to see if we can sell this. Could also put some more hives up if we could get a lot producing. Let me check and see if that's actually on our sell point. Did it appear? Small farmer's kiosk. Yeah, so we get 2829. That's ours. We tagged it. I mean, that's better than Goldcrest Valley, like if we were to put on a train. Not as good as the regular farmer's market, but I mean, it's right next door. Of course, we don't have a lot on this pallet. 55. I want to see how this works. I think it's supposed to like fill up with an animation. Let me get over there. If they I guess they do accept it because we know it shows it. So it should. There it goes. Do we have any honey on there? $186 we got for it. It might have paid for the worker. No, I don't see any honey jars. We're gonna have to get the produce on here. I'm eager to see that though. And then we'll be able to put our rice into our production here, get a little bit more money for the bags. And then I think we're able to sell that at the farmers. Yep, small farmers kiosk. Perfect. This is gonna work out very well, having our own little mini productions like this. Without having to work over so much money to get started. Alright, so what I think what I'm gonna do is I'll pay back the loan as much as we can so we're not wasting money. We'll have to take more out again. We're still in debt, 185. Whew. So we got a lot to go. But we will have to take a little bit more out when we get the cultivator and whatever direction we decide to go with that. Maybe something will come up in the sales. We'll find out. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you on the next one.